Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode. Today we're taking a sponsored look at Starz Crazy because we followed this project from very early on. We put a video on how to play it, the game with PvE, but now we're looking at how to play PvP because the countdown is there. We've got 2 days left from when I'm recording this, so it should go out today. So there should be 2 days left until we get to experience PvP. So some of you might be invested in this from when we covered it in the past. And the biggest draw for this game for me personally is it's very much community centered. The fact that we can see, if you look at the pools of GFS and GFT, GFS 100% is player earned, total supply 30 million, 100% being mined, 100% player earned, and then GFT, generous and player driven, 70% goes to players, 20% to the development, and treasury gets 10%. So that's one of the biggest draws that I saw initially. It was very low cost entry. Some of you may have been playing this where you can collect, fuse and mine your stars. So beyond mining, they had plans for PvP, and that's what we've got now and we're taking a look at. Of course, was it sponsored? We are doing watch to earn. So if you want to have a chance to win one of 5 lots of 60 USDT, all you've got to do is go to the comment section, post a code, which will appear at a random point during today's video in the comment section. Go to Discord, which is in the description. Post in the competition wallet section your wallet address and your YouTube name, and that's all you got to do. And then a random comment picker will pick, and by the end of the week I'll announce in a community post who those 5 winners are. Right, let's get into today's episode. So Starz Crazy has got some really unique NFTs. You know, these NFT cards basically that have different rarities. The higher the rarity, the higher the mining power when you put them into the game, and so that you can earn more from them. And you can also fuse them together. So if you have 2 rares, you could fuse them together to create a higher rarity and get different traits. Now they've now gone into PvP, so we're able to use these cards to battle enemies. Now the game has been in beta, 80% rated at 5 stars, but here's what we can expect from PvP. So here we have it, PvP coming from the creators of Starz Crazy. We've had mining, fusing features, marketplace live. It's the battle feature that people have been waiting for. Create wealth across the Starz Crazy universe. Here we see the different rarities going toe to toe. We have the different element types, so like water would have an advantage over fire. And so that's where the strategy element comes in. You can mix and match stars to battle your opponents. Crits, dodging and other skills will make a big difference. You've got strategy to defeat your opponents by using attributes of stars, elements and planets. Collect your stars wisely to be the winner. You are able to fuse your characters together, as mentioned, to increase the rarity type. Here we see a list of the different rarities, UR being the highest rarity. We have free market, official auctions, transactions can be made. So you could flip your characters for different types if you want, and maybe flip them all the way up to getting some higher rarities. Here we see on the top right, the sequence of events. So you can see which cards are going to be played next. That's where you might be able to use speed to be able to get out there and attack and eliminate an opponent before they can do an attack. As we can see, victory to the winner. And you will earn rewards in tokens for every win that you get. Battles coming in Q1. So on target with their roadmap, Q1 of 2022, they are now releasing battles in 2 days' time on the 26th of March. So if you're unfamiliar with the game, haven't come into contact with it, you can go to the marketplace and collect new stars. You can fuse them together to fuse super rare and ultra rare stars for extra digging power. You're able to mine with these cards as well, so dispatch your stars to crystal mine and use unique dig powers to mine tokens, so you're not just able to engage in the PvP but also the mining features. As mentioned in the roadmap, Q1 PvP Starz Crazy is coming in 2 days' time. In the future, they want a listing of GFT on a central exchange. They're working towards gameplay and big updates in Q3, and in Q4 the GFS DAO. I think one of the things you got with this project is that security of Q3, where the project began, and they moved into Q2, Q3, Q4 of 2021. They met all those targets that they set. Q1 of 2022 is looking on target as well. So you've got that reliability of when they say they're going to work towards something, they've achieved it. So central exchange of GFT would be a huge thing for the token. One of the things I particularly like about this project is its accessibility. So once you've got set up on IOPay, which you can go click play now and download via the App Store or on Google Play Store, once you've got that and you've got your account set up, you have funds in your account, you can play it all from your mobile, and you can log in with just a thumbprint. So if we check that out now, let's bring up my Elgato. We can see that I have the IOPay app, which I downloaded from the store ages ago when I started playing this game. And we can see that integrated into it, it has D-apps. So you can actually go to Discover, and you can see other things that are on the IOTX blockchain. IOTX is a blockchain that is, separate from Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum. It's its own chain, and once you're in the app, you can just click the game and it will load up for you. And that's something that is very much lacking in the NFT gaming space, is that accessibility to mobiles. So here we have it, games loading up, nice and easy, and it takes us into the marketplace, the user interface. We have the free market, which you can buy for GFT, official auction, and my transaction. Now, obviously you will need some funds in your account and be able to get access to be able to trade. Now, to engage with this game, you are going to need to have some IOTX tokens in your account. So you can deposit that via different methods. In the first video we did a detailed explanation of how to get IOTX into your wallet. So check that out if you need some. Once you've got that in your account, you will be able to go to an exchange and trade it for some GFT. So if we go into back into Star Crazy now, you can see the prices of some of these different stars. Now, on the N rarity, we can see that they're 0.01 GFT. So the game fantasy token is currently at $4.5. It has been at the heights of $36, coming down, in this bear market. But what you can do is you can pick some up, and then you can go to your game and pick up some of these characters. So being at 0.438 GFT, it's very, very low entry price. We're talking about $1 to $2 to be able to get involved in this game. And as you saw in the PvP, you would need 3 characters to be able to battle an opponent. Now, you can obviously go for some higher rarity ones. So you can sort by price, quality, and dig power. So if we go to quality now, we're looking at, for SSRs, we could pick one up for 75 GFT or even lower than that. We can pick the high rarities up for 49.9 GFT at its lowest. So would that be 10 times 4.5 is 45, 45 times 5 is about $250 to get in at the higher rarities. If we compare that to games like Mousehorn, the lowest price is around $40 to be able to pick up the lowest rarity. So you can get involved in playing at a higher level very easily for not that much on this game. The user interface is really easy to use. So here we can take a look at my stars. I have a little Santa star. We can fuse them, so we can see how we combine these and synthesis. It'll cost 0.5 IOTX to be able to complete this transaction. So let's fuse these two together. There we go. Fusing is happening, and we've got one with a unicorn horn. We've got a tail of a radish, and rarer, and the dig power increases, and we could combine these two together as well. Put another transaction through. Very quick, very cheap. The IOTX network doesn't cost a lot. So if we go to the price of IOTX, you can see that it is currently at 0.09. So if I'm paying 0.5 on a transaction, I'm paying 5 cents to be able to make a transaction, which is really, really cheap. So it's a nice network to use. So there we have it. We fused them together. We haven't got a higher rarity, but that's what you're aiming to do. Try and get higher rarities and better dig power. So if you're not interested in the PvP game, you just purely want to get involved in the mining features, we can see here, so you can dispatch your characters. So I've earned 0.3. Now my characters have been there for a while, and they are obviously really low dig power. People who have higher dig power are going to take more of that daily GFT pool. There is also a syrup pool where you can earn GFT by staking GFS, and there is LP mining where you can earn GFS by having IOTX and GFT LP tokens staked. So there's plenty of different ways for you to be able to earn, typical what you can expect in mining games like this. Now, obviously with the low rarities that I've got, I'm not going to earn that much from staking these, but you can see the dig power on these SSRs is huge in comparison. 18,982 when you compare that to my stars. I'm getting 61 dig power, so it's very, very little. So buying those higher rarities is going to give you more rewards from the mining features. It'll be really interesting to see how much you can earn from the PvP when that goes live. But one thing that's great is that these stars that you may have invested in, if you got them from when we first started this, the first video, you might have NFTs that have had so much utility within the mining, but now are going to get that extra utility and extra ways to earn from PvP as well. So if you're looking for a game that is low entry, accessible, and you can utilize on your mobile and play whenever you want, then this might be the game that you're looking for. It's, it's not too complex turn-based combat. We've not got, high visual effects. It is going to be these 2D static cards that have some little interaction when attacking, as we can see there. Then this might be the game for you. Go check it out. I'll put all the links to this in the description below. Go follow their socials as well. They have Twitter and loads of other socials that you can follow to keep up to date with any changes and any giveaways they might be doing in the future. Apart from that though, that's all for this one. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please leave a like on the video. It always helps the channel out. Hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future content. That's all from me. See you guys soon.